speaking out loud with a fun and simple game. It's called the word association game. Let's take this bell as our starting word. I'm going to make associations. So, bell, ring, wedding, celebration, champagne, wine, bubbles, water, puddle, rain, mountain, sky, blue, blah 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 blah. You get the idea. I'm making associations in a chain. This game is going to really build your spontaneous speaking and help you feel less anxious and more confident when you speak. Plus, it's fun. I'll dive deeper into this game in a future episode, but for now, let's go downstairs and I'm going to show you my favourite British shows. For anyone wondering, that is a swinging chair. This is a remote. It has buttons on it. When I press the power button, it turns on the TV, which links to my second tip. Watch what you love, but slightly above your level and without subtitles. When learning any language, input is really important. As you all know, in my videos I teach English using visuals and context. This is called the comprehensible input method, where you understand not all of the language, but you get the gist, you get the idea because of the visuals and the context. So it's less based on forced memorization, but more on getting the overall picture through natural context. Now, I'm going to share with you some of my favourite British TV shows so you can practice this at home. If you're a beginner, I would recommend 3 different things. First, Peppa Pig. Second, Bluey. And third, the movie Finding Nemo.
Nemo!
All of these are children's shows and children's movies. However, they are fantastic for improving your English from beginner to intermediate because the stories are simple and the episodes are short. If you're intermediate, try sitcoms like Friends. I used Friends in the past to learn French, and it worked.
Blue, blah, flu, flank!
You can also try TED Ed. TED Ed videos are shorter than the TED Talks and they have more visuals, so it's easier for you to understand. If you love documentaries, then I would recommend David Attenborough. So David Attenborough is loved by English people and by British people. He is a national treasure. And his documentaries are all about the earth, animals, humans, and they are wonderful for practicing English because he speaks very slowly, very clearly, and you hear the same words repeating again and again. The 2 Attenborough documentaries I would recommend for you are Planet Earth, which I think is on Netflix, and the new one, Kingdom. Other than that, just search David Attenborough documentaries and you'll find a lot of good content there. And if you're advanced, the world is your oyster, my friend. The TV is your oyster. You can watch literally anything. My favourite comedy show is a show called Peep Show, and this is a British comedy, classic British humour. It's British humour at its peak. Peep Show is hilarious, and if you're advanced, it's going to be wonderful to understand more about British culture, the way that British people think. On top of Peep Show, you can also watch other comedies like The Office or The In-Betweeners. The In-Betweeners has a lot of slang words that you could learn from. Again, if you're advanced, any input is good input. So the more you watch, the more you listen, the more you improve. Just repeat, repeat, repeat. After watching these films or videos, you can ask yourself these 3 questions, which will help your speaking. What did I just watch? What was it about? And did I like it or not? If you want to watch English videos, which show you how English is used in everyday life, like feeding animals at the farm, shopping in the supermarket, and exercising in the gym. To recap the entire video, 1, your home is your English zone. Use your house and objects around you to practice speaking out loud. 2, watch what you love without subtitles and make sure you understand most of the content, around 70 to 80%. And 3, train your brain to think in English. Now, the key take-home message is that immersion is the #1 way to become fluent in any language. You need to immerse yourself. You need to consume as much as possible and speak as much as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot in this video, and I will see you next week.